Hi, boys and girls. What I'd like to do is continue reading our book, which is Junie B. Jones and Her Big Fat Mouth, written by Barbara Park. We are on chapter 3, which the title is actually Me and My Big Fat Mouth. So let's see what it's about. After school was over, me and my bestest friend named Grace walked to the bus together. Except for that, Grace kept on wanting to skip, and I didn't. How come you don't want to skip? She said. Me and you always skip to the bus. I know, Grace, I said, but today I've got a very big problem inside my head, and it's called I still don't know what job I want to be when I grow up. I do, said that Grace. I'm going to be Mickey Mouse at Disneyland. I did a big sigh at her. Yeah, only too bad for you, Grace, I said, because there's only one real alive Mickey Mouse, and you're not him. That Grace laughed very hard. Mickey isn't real, silly. He's just a mouse suit. He's just a mouse suit with a guy inside, she said. And so just then I felt very sickish inside of my stomach because I didn't know Mickey was a suit. That's why. What did you have to tell me that for, Grace? I said, real upset. Now I feel very depressed. Then I hurried up on the bus and I scooted way over by the window because I couldn't get any peace and quiet because everybody kept on talking about dumb old job day. So she's frustrated because she doesn't know what she wants to be when she grows up. And they're on the bus. I'm going to be a famous singer, said a girl named Rose. I'm going to be a famous baton twirler, said another girl named Lenny. I'm going to be, excuse me. Then a girl named Charlotte said she was going to be a famous painter. Famous painters are called artists, she explained, and artists are very rich. After that, I felt a little bit cheerier because guess what? Grandma Miller says I paint beautifully. That's why. Hey, maybe I'll be a famous painter too, I said. I'm going to be a prison guard, said a boy named Roger. My Uncle Roy is a prison guard, and he gets to carry the keys for the whole entire prison. Then my mouth did a smile, because one time my dad gave me the key to the front door, and I unlocked it all by myself, and I didn't even need any help. Hey, maybe might carry keys too, Roger, I said, because I know how to use those things very good. Just then William raised his hand, very bashful. I'm going to be a superhero and save people from danger, he said. And so then I jumped right out of my seat because that was the bestest idea of all. Me too, William, I hollered, because that sounds very exciting, I think. And so I'm going to save people from danger too. Then that poor me Jim, I'll try it again. Then that mean Jim jumped up at me. Copycat, copycat. You're just copying everybody else. And anyway, you can't be three jobs. You can only be one. I made a growly face at him. I am just being one job, I said, very angry. It's a special kind of job where you paint and you unlock stuff and you save people. So there, ha ha on you. That Jim made a cuckoo sign at me. Goonie, he said. Goonie B. Jones. There's no such job like that in the whole entire universe. Yes, there is. There is too. You big fat Jim, I yelled, and it's the biggest job in the whole wide world. So she's getting pretty upset, isn't she? Is he being nice, though? Nope, he's not being nice either. He crossed his arms and did a mean smile. Okay, then what's the name of it? He said. Then the bus got very quiet, and everybody kept on waiting and waiting for me to say the name of my job, except for I just couldn't think of anything. And so my face got very reddish and hottish, and I felt like PU again. See, told ya, said that mean Jim. There is no such job. Told ya, told ya, told ya. After that, I sat down very quiet and I stared out the window because the sickish feeling was back inside my stomach again. That's why me and my big fat mouth. All right. So the next chapter is chapter 4, Dumb Ollie. And so we'll find out what happens in chapter 4. I'm wondering what job she's going to end up doing. This is a place where we can predict. What do you think she will end up doing and for her class? Do you think she will? Will she figure out what job she wants to do? I don't know. That's a good place to make a prediction based on what we've read so far. What would you think would be the job she will choose? All right, so we'll have to read on to find out because that's how we figure it out. We just keep reading and see what we can find out as we read. All right.